Swag 100 Podcast. You know how we carrying it. Rebranding hip hop culture.
So I definitely want to buy one today too as well.
Okay, I see. I'm a true brother. Like you're smooching.
Yes, I'm a mama's boy.
Well then you know my brother out here in SpongeBob.
Yes, I watch y'all all the time. I really do.
I love it.
I admire y'all relationship.
Thank you. But anyway, we have this book here that's called Mama Jones, My Guide to Love and Romance, and it's all about love and romance. It's bringing it back from like old school. Today's date, it's not the same way like how a lady or a man should be treated. You know, as me being as a queen, you being as a king. So it actually gives you all the good values about romance, and love, and instead of all this fast booty, half naked, nothing, no imagination, no this shit, this fuck here. Anyway, now we gotta do a little bit some finessing, like
It's giving us our
some
worlds back.
roses, and showing you how to go back to what's opening that door.
Open that door. Bringing some champagne on the
That's
day.
right.
Yes, sir.
Let me find out that you was raised the right way.
We had one. Yeah, I definitely was raised by nothing but kings, nothing but queens. I come from a very, very, very strong background. For females. And Sister Talia can tell you, my family go back generations. My grandma is 98, still moving, going on trips, throwing trips, partying. So that's somebody that's real keen in my life. I lost my mom a couple years ago, so but she was definitely somebody that was a lot of my earlier lessons on life, how to be a man, came from my mom. I used to walk down the street and got to pee real bad. My mom said, "You a boy, you better go behind that bush. You better not pee on yourself." So like little stuff like that. My dad didn't get to tell me that early on. My mom did. Little stuff like that.
Moms or something else. But we still treat you all the right way and show you how to actually know about we're treating with romance and love and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
And
So let me ask you this. So this book right here, if I read it, I'll be able to get some pointers to treat my
You
lady a little
better, if not, you better see me and ask me, Mama, what happened. But you can call it my Mama, I love it.
Right.
And it gives all good points and everything about it. I'm not just gonna write any old thing. I'm actually going through my whole experience of love and romance and how
How it worked for you.
Right, and it's not only with just only for me. I actually passed it on to my son. So it's rough and tough as he and the whole 9 yards he is. He better know how to still treat a lady. Thug it out. I guess thug love, whatever you want to call it, but it better be the right love, and it better be romancing.
Right.
So my thing about it, I think today's world they don't have that.
Yeah, it's no more dating. It's just straight getting into a relationship, having kids, and not even marriage. So, right.
And then it's sad because then what happens, and they end up departing, going each other way. Nobody got to even got to know.
What I did? We did a romance challenge over the COVID with a lot of my viewers, right? So one day we did have a segment to where as though we challenge everybody to take their woman on a date that did not cost money and see how much fun y'all can. So it's basically making everybody. It was making everybody use their imagination to come up with the best date. That doesn't require spending money, because these days it's too much internet, it's too much TV, and a lot of people's not using self-intuition to live their life, control their family, control their relationships, just their business. Anything in life, we're not using our natural thought process because we're being exploited to other things, and some people try to do things on a higher level when they right here. I say just do what you can do in your means.
That's right, start at home. Start at home.
And the blessing part about it is that in order for me to say anybody can love me, I have to love myself first. And I love myself. And I love to romance myself. And any man that's with me, any king that's with me, they know for a fact, like you say, use imagination.
Yes.
If I know I can't make it, I ain't got that money like that, trust me, when he walk in the door, my home is turned into a restaurant.
Right.
If you might be thinking that you're on the beach, you got the water to say, oh, that's it. I turn it into what you call a picnic area. You got the trees, the grass. I'm crazy, but I love it, because if I love you, I'm showing you my love and my affection. I can't give you everything, can't go out there and buy all these diamonds and gold, but I can give you my heart, and I can show you better than doing it like, in my own imagination, my own way, what I'm saying?
See, y'all ladies may take some pointers from Mama Jones.
Yes, and the sad part about it, a lot of the women today ain't doing no cooking. Trust me, that still stands. The way to a man's heart is definitely his stomach. Trust me. And a lot of y'all out there are not cooking. Okay, so you gotta stop it.
They ain't getting no stuff.
It's sad.
Yeah, definitely. I appreciate your time though, Mama Jones. You know, I'm not gonna have you up here talking to the people for too long. But you know, since you were in our city, I just wanted to make sure, you know, I definitely came through and gave you some hospitality to you.
Sure. Right. This is good.
And you know, I also got to see you one of our Muslim sisters, Simply Monica, yesterday. He was doing what's that? The radio show, Hot 100.
Heat 100.
I mean Heat 100. I'm sorry. So yeah, I got to listen to you a little bit while you was on there as well. I wasn't able to make it up, but I said, you know what, I gotta get here. So
I love you for that.
I see you tomorrow too. You know, I'm one of the main guys out here. Like Sister Talia told you, I'm basically the outreach spokesman. I'm the director for the City of Dreams Coalition. So I'm also the general of the Philadelphia Black Panther Party. So I'm knee deep in these streets, touching the community each and every week, you know, as much as possible. I lost a 15-year-old son to the streets of Philadelphia
I can relate.
recently, June 4th. So, you know, my mission is very strong to make sure that we close the gap between the elders and the youth and make sure that we can get the young men some more guidance, you know, because right now it's not enough. It's not enough for the guys that's in their 30s stepping up to the plate. They still looking at the guys that's 50 and 60 like the old heads not doing nothing. No, us in our 30s, we the old heads.
That's right.
Them kids is watching us, so it's time for us to turn around and start showing them the right things to do. So that's pretty much what, you know, we do door to door, block by block. When we say family by family, we mean it. You know, sometimes we get text messages like, can you just come get my son? He's not doing nothing. Just come to the house, come grab him, come do something. And we do a little turnaround with him. You know, because the thing is, it's not about money, for real. It's about opportunity. And a lot of these guys that's in the streets of Philadelphia, believe it or not, a lot of them don't want to be in the streets. There's no resources.
They're actually forced into the street. Oh my God.
I hate to say the word forced, but yes, you're forced into it. You know, you got a lot of guys that do go to school, go get college, think that that's going to be the right way, and then they still can't get a job, or the college degree didn't take it where it's at. So where are they stuck with? They're stuck with go out in the streets, go back to the streets. But if it's people like me and other men that be around this organization that can say, hey, well look, I got this platform and I can hire 10 people. Are you interested? You know, hey, you like trades, you want to cut hair, we got this guy over here that got a barber school, you know. Hey, you a girl, you want to learn how to braid hair, there's somebody, everybody has some type of talent or some access to something that they can give one of these kids. So I have done a lot of things. I challenge small clothing lines, clothing companies to actually, you know, bring clothes, you know, any excess clothes that they can have. If you could just give away 2 shirts from your brand, we ask people to do that, you know. If you can afford to give a free haircut, you know, we ask barbershops to do that, because these small things like clothes, haircuts, being able to look good and feel good about yourself, make these kids go out here and do something because they're getting busted on dirt. So now they're trying to find a way to find some money, or they'll do something to get some money, so we can provide some of these necessities that we may have and we can give away to these kids. We can start making a little change. And one mission ain't gonna solve it all. We gotta include everybody's mission, and that's why it's the City of Dreams Coalition. The coalition part is very important, because that means that we're trying to get everyone involved, not just one organization. We need as many organizations as we can possible to get with the City of Dreams Coalition and offer whatever service that you can. You know, everything's not about money. We need a lot of people to start doing things from their heart. So that's what we're doing.
I love it. And you know what, believe it or not, the way how you speak it makes so much of a difference. Because you know, when a kid go to school and he don't have, like, maybe he has on some kind of skips, he ain't got on that Nike or that one, oh my God, it hurts me, because he get kicked on, beat on, all kinds of things. That makes him go to the street too. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God.
That's also our programs, you know, with doing our Justice Center program, everything we're doing out of the house, being freeway, we're all building the community law resource center, everything that we're doing, even the kids emancipated. So also, because most of their parents are out selling their food. They're out selling food
Swag 100 Podcast. You know how we carrying it. Rebranding hip hop culture.